Here's my thing. In your opinion, in what world is Miami winning Saturday night?
In what world?
Yeah, like do you think they'll win?
In this world.
Do you think they'll win?
In this world.
I don't think that they'll win, but I think that it's very possible for them to win. Here's what basically needs to happen. Two things need to happen. One, Norchad needs to have one of those 20-20 games where he goes nuts.
Possible.
Where he is a great rebounder. He dominates the paint. He doesn't allow Sanogo to get position on him. If he is the best big man on the floor, Miami's got a chance. Then you need two of Isaiah Wong, Nigel Pack, Jordan Miller to go nuts. And I'm talking 30.
Well, they both can do that.
You need them to go nuts because I don't think that Miami's going to be able to stop UConn. I think if you want to go to Bet Rivers, find the UConn team total, whatever it is, take the over on it because they're putting up 85 tomorrow.
They putting up what?
They're putting up 85 on Miami. Miami wants to get up and down. They'll get up and down.
But the game might be 88-85.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If Miami
needs to be for Miami to have a shot.
Yeah, if Norchad can hold his own in the paint, and the guards go nuts. And I'm just not just talking about they have 18 and 5.
No, but
I'm talking
Rob,
about 30.
3 straight games. Wait, 3 straight games. How many teams can say this?
Hey, Fanta,
I'm
going to be professional here.
Well, hold on.
Using Rob's line.
Can I get the notes before you do that?
No, go ahead, please.
3 straight games. They've had 3 different players, Miller, Wong, and Pack, go for at least 26 points.
That's big.
All right.
I think they need 2 of them.
What's your line?
I think Miami wins the game.
Oh, okay.
Whoa! Randolph Childress has declared Miami's winning Saturday night.
I'm seriously. Listen. I think it's going to be a hell of a game. I think everybody's taking this role. And I said this the other night. You're going off of how UConn has played in this tournament, and they've blown everybody out. They've been great.
I'm with you.
There you go.
I'm with you.
You're picking Grandpa?
Miami's resume in this tournament is probably more impressive. Look at who they beat to get here. They weren't favored to beat Drake.
Yeah, but Connecticut's won by a combined 90 points.
They beat Iona and St. Mary. If we played them again, you would pick them to win those games.
I'll twist this on you because I agree with this. If it's a close game, UConn hasn't been in a close game.
No, that's my point.
And
what's the concern we have with UConn in close games?
Their guard play.
Who can create the shot?
Who is going to create a shot against their switching when they can't draw up a play to get a shot? When they got to give the ball to somebody.
I don't think that it matters against Miami because I don't think Miami has good enough defenders. Miami's got to put up 90 to beat them. And Miami can put up 90 very easily against anybody in the country.
And I think, listen, Rob, the reason why I think it's a dangerous game
they're not going to stop
from a style standpoint is because UConn hedges every ball
score
swing.
80.
Yeah.
And now, when you get that ball moving, as Miami will, they're going to be driving closeouts. They're going to score. It's going to be a high-scoring game.
Yeah, that's exactly
There's no question
what I'm
about it. I think the difference will be if they completely dominate them inside, dominate them in the glass. Miami's got to get some turnovers and turn them over, but it's going to be a high-scoring game.
I 100% agree with that, and that's why I'm saying, if Nigel Pack and Isaiah Wong both go nuts, Miami can win. They got a very real chance to win that game.
I don't think they need to go nuts.
Who, Goodman?
I
don't know.
They looked really good in Vegas.
So Jeff's got Miami too.
UConn looked really good.
Jeff's just now.
They looked as good.
They look good. They are good.
I've seen a team play.
Who?
UConn in the last.
They're
since probably Baylor.
I agree with you.
They are playing as well as anybody has played in the last 3 to 4 years.
Can I play devil's advocate though?
Yeah.
You play an Arkansas team that we know can't shoot from me to you.
That's a good line.
I'm just.
That's a good line. That's a good line.
I'm not exactly.
Are you saying they would struggle on the pop-up shot here to the left?
I guarantee you, I'd take my chances with the 4 of us on that than I would Arkansas perimeter shooting.
I would beat.
And I'm not saying they're not good.
Ricky Council.
That's all right. I'll take your chances.
I would just like to say for the record, we already tried to play that pop-up shot, and when it pops up and you see that last score and it says 20. Today's episode of the Field of 68 After Dark is presented by our partners over at Underdog Fantasy, the easiest place to play college basketball pick'em, where you can win real cash prizes simply by picking player stats in this weekend's Final Four games. And pick'em, all you do is pick whether a player will go higher or lower on Underdog's projected totals, whether it's points or rebounds or assists or all of them combined. If you're like me and you think Adama Sanogo is going to go nuts this weekend, pick higher on his points projection, pick higher on his rebounds projection, maybe throw in a lower on Matt Bradley's scoring totals, a higher on Isaiah Wong, whatever it is that you like. Put them all together, and if you hit them all, then you can win as much as 20 times your money on a single game. Underdog's slick mobile app is easy enough that dummies like Jeff Goodman have even figured out how to use it. So go to UnderdogFantasy.com or download the app and use the code FIELD, that's FIELD, to get a 100% deposit match up to $100.
Wow.
Dagan Hughes.
I believe you.
Oh, he's a baller. He's a baller. At Seton Hall, he was a
Not the best shooter
baller.
in the world. Not the best shooter in the world.
Just for reference, the high score is 75. If Dagan got 20,
It's 80.
there
Hey,
was
it's
no
the first day that it's been here, T.O.
There
You can go set it. You could set it.
There was no
set it
reference
high.
point there. I'm just giving reference. That's all. No, UConn play. They're playing as well as any team I've seen since Baylor. Truth be told, they're that
do.
good.
I agree.
However, they haven't been in a close game in the tournament. And one thing we do know.
Now, wait a minute.
One thing we do know is that RC picked Iona to beat UConn. Don't let him get away with that, Fanta.
Who said that? King Angie.
Angie got you,
And
baby.
excuse me, Randy.
I said I
hold
did.
on.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Randy. Randy says I went to Best Cuts. Randy, I
don't
have.
know about that one.
Someone does this, Randy. Why don't go to Best Cuts?
I don't either.
Randy.
I
didn't
don't
say-
either. Hey.
I didn't say UConn wasn't impressive. I said they were impressive. I
Send
just
your
said
ass to
Miami's
worse
resume was
cuts.
Hey,
equally
here's
as impressive.
here's the thing. If it does get close, shot creation goes in favor of Miami.
That's all
if
I'm
the
saying.
game is close.
And
That's the one thing. If you're UConn that
Concerns you.
that concerns you. If they can keep it close, you're going to have to really play well defensively, which they can. There's a lot of length on that perimeter. That's the whole thing.
My question to you guys is, creating your own shot.
Yeah.
If you had to list the top 3 guys in this game, how many of them are on Miami's roster?
3. All 3.
2 or 3.
All
That's
three.
my point.
All
That's the
three.
only. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
that's a great
I just
point.
don't
Yeah.
think that UConn's going to blow them out.
No,
Could
This
they
is the-
win
this is
an
the-
offensive rebound or something like that?
That's
I can see
This,
that.
this is the championship game right here.
I
won't say that
disagree.
either. I won't say that
disagree.
either. I won't say
No,
that
it's not.
Absolutely.
No,
not.
it's
I
not.
won't
That's
say
a
that.
cakewalk from there on
San
out.
Diego
because
State is
I think
tough as
San-
nails,
I think
man.
San Diego State is so underrated and
I think San
underappreciated.
Diego State
Man.
I do think both Miami and UConn beat the brakes off of San Diego
San
State.
Diego State will be favored against Miami.
No,
But they're
No,
a great. Hold on.
I think that's the opposite. I think
No,
I
they
think Miami
won't.
is the kryptonite to San Diego State.
That's what I was going to say
Because-
because you can
but-
swing the ball.
because you
that
cannot
doesn't
control
mean that they
the
won't
pace.
be favored.
No
What you're talking about is the
way.
matchup. What I'm talking
There's
about
I'm picking
way
Miami
they're
as
favored.
most
Las
they
Vegas
play.
is going to set the line. If you go watch, if they play,
You think so?
I do.
I think the
Here's-
mistake the teams make is on that is again
It's
you
because
keep trying to
Miami,
slow down the
Miami's
pace.
10 spots lower than San Diego State on KenPom. What
I
that
don't care
means
about
is
on
that
KenPom.
that's
We
where the
don't care
lines
about
come
that.
from.
I don't care
That's where
about
the
that.
lines come
Here's the
from.
deal. We've talked about Miami and this and that and
Hey,
this and that.
if Miami plays San Diego State, it's one-on-one. San Diego State is killing every piece of
That's how you
offense
beat-
you're going. You beat San Diego State by
right.
stellar one-on-one play. That's why Miami.
No
would
one
win
is
that
better
game.
than
Come
Miami
on.
in this tournament.
And then
No,
UConn's
I-
just better at
T.O.,
that game.
T.O.
Hold on, Rob. Hold on. That was loud. I didn't mean to be that loud. Sorry. No, but UConn's just better at what San Diego State does than San Diego State is.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I
You're
was really
100%
loud. I'm
right,
sorry.
and
I
I do
didn't
think
mean to
that
be that
Miami
loud.
would win. Saying that Miami, I think Miami would win, and saying that Bet Rivers is going to set the line at San Diego State -1.5 are two incredibly different things.
That's true.
And if you don't believe me, then watch what happens when the lines come out.
Well, I will.
That's all
I
I'm
will
gonna
watch.
say.
Guess what? I don't think the line's going to come out. I think
Exactly.
Miami could win the game. I also think FAU is getting counted out here because they have individual playmakers that can make shots. They do.
Yeah.
They do. Here's the thing with Connecticut. Here's why UConn is a wagon. Adama Sanogo has averaged 20 and 10 in this tournament. He has been an absolute force. So offensive rebounding, this is where Norchad Omier is going to get pressured. I mean, everything's on Omier's plate on Saturday night. You compound that. Right now, folks, UConn has far and away the best NBA draft prospect in this Final Four. Jordan Hawkins is playing like a man possessed. He takes over games. He'll hit 3-4 threes in a cycle. It's like he's taking shooting practice. But then you combine all that with their depth. Miami cannot match UConn's depth. Nobody can match the level of depth that Connecticut has in quality of it. The fact that they can hand the keys to the car from Sanogo to Klingon, the fact that Joey Calcaterra, Naheem Aline, Alex Caravan are all knocking down shots, and more than anything, Andre Jackson has become this point god of sorts. 17 assists over his last 2 games. They've got the complete package.
Hey, me and Randolph can't get a word out, and he gets to wax poetic for 3 minutes.
It was about UConn.
Yeah, that's right. Do you see how quiet Rob was?
Rob
You see how that was?
He loved that. He loved the UConn. Listen, Tion and I feel the same way. I think it's going to be a hell of a game, man. I'm not going to deny.
We got to take a break.